Good day everyone, this is your boy Hobmus, welcoming you back to the channel. As always, I'm wishing you the very best. Oh, it's a cold day here in the studio. Just had my heating on, I've had to turn it off to do the video, so if I start shaking and chattering, you know why. So here we go, I'm back again, this time with another Studio Series Core Class review from Transformers Dark of the Moon. It is a masked Bumblebee, which is basically a repaint of the Dark of the Moon Laserbeak, but obviously this time he has his battle mask on. Yeah, he's a kibbly little bugger, but you know what? I kind of dig him. The only one fault he has, and I'll get to that in a moment. But we'll start with the pack. I got it off of Amazon, so we'll start with the packaging. Let's get some more light on the subject. There we go. As you can see, it says Bumblebee, Hasbro 8 Plus Studio Series Transformers. It says Transformers Dark of the Moon. You got B there. It says Generations Transformers Takara. Tomy. The cold's kicking in. There you go. You got Studio Series Core Class, Class A Origine, Core Class A Nucleo, Class A Nucleo. The pack, as I said, it was delivered from Amazon, so it was a bit wet, unfortunately, because they just chucked it where I keep my stuff, and they decided not to put it in a plastic bag or anything, so it was like, yay. So the box got totally wrecked. But as you can see, it says converts in 15 steps. It's an official GM licensed product because it is the Chevy. And as the packet's knackered, well, you get all the bits and bobs and rubbish. You get a nice, is it Chicago or whatever it was? I think it was Chicago. Backdrop there. So yeah, the packet's knackered. Let's just get that out of the way. Right, as you can see, he's on the turntable and he looks pretty cool. As you can see, he is, hang on, focus, come on camera, focus. Don't know why it's not wanting to focus. Turn the light off, see if that'll do it. No, that was my elbow rubbing on the table. I wasn't just passing wind whilst recording. Let's see what's up with the lens. There we go. Had a bit of gunk on it. Put a donk on it. As you can see, it's blast effect compatible. It has a rather nice gold Chevy symbol on the front, painted headlights. Does have nice detail that B does have on his abdomen. Does fall apart quite easily. Let's have a look at that noggin. Let's have a look at the noggin. I mean, I do like the head sculpt, but I know it's core class and I shouldn't be expecting too much, but they could have painted the blue in there somewhere to show where his eyes were, but it has got a nice fully detailed Autobot insignia. It does have a nice paint on the gun. Obviously it doesn't come with this blast effect. This is off one of my MicroMaster Battle Masters. I don't know why they made his hands grey. He's mostly yellow and black. Surely it would have been better to make it yellow, but hey ho, what do we know? What do we know? But yeah, so as you can see, he has a bit of articulation with the doors. We'll go into articulation. You can go forwards, you can go up, you can go all the way around like he's possessed, or he's just been electrocuted. It does have an elbow swivel. Does have a ball joint at the top. You can go all the way around. His leg can kick forward that far. Can go that far with a knee. He can do the full Van Damme. And he does have, due to transformation, ankle tiltage. So yeah, as I say, he's pretty cool indeed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him into the light box so I can get some better light on him, because I don't know what's going on in the studio today, but the light and the camera are not playing ball. So I'm going to get him into the light box and then we'll have another look. I hope you'll join me. Yeah. And welcome back. As you can see, he's now lit up and looking very good. As I say, he is blast effect compatible. They have given us, take that off, nice gun, which is nice. Funny thing is, guys and gals, This is, for him, it's right scale, but it looks about the same size as the flipping gun we got for Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus. Subtle dig. But yeah, as I said, it's blast effect compatible, and he's just falling apart. That's the only one thing I'll get to in a minute. It falls apart a bit, but we'll get to it. It's still a good figure. So, I'm just going to stand him up at the back so he doesn't decide to fall like he's had too many Energon drinks. Right, the other core class I've got is the original release, not from the 2-pack with Optimus. It's my original Buzzworthy Bumblebee core class. It came with Spike. See, that's the only other core class I've got to compare it to. But to be fair, you do get a lot more articulation and a lot more epicness from that. I wish they'd, I mean, obviously they've gone for the official license on this, so they've had to make sacrifices in bot mode. But I digress. But that's the other one there. And the only other B-movie small figure I have is this, like, is it Energon Igniters? Got it for like £2 from Own Bargains. Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. So he looks pretty sweet. And the only other one, which I'm quickly transforming off camera because I'm just such the professional, I forgot to get it ready for you. So terribly sorry, I'll do it now. But there you go. Cyberverse, Legion class, Bumblebee from the Prime series. So yeah, looks pretty cool indeed. I'm going to go to transformation now on Bumblebee. So let's get down to it. So this is the bit where it goes all a bit wrong for me. So you make sure the head's like that, and then pull the arms out, get the legs. The legs do collapse on themselves, so you pull that too. I mean, as far as see that frees all that up. As far as transformations go, it is a cool little bot, but I just have one side that decides I'm going to fall up, I'm going to pop out constantly, and it's rather bloody annoying. Oh, it's touch wood, boys and girls. We're all right. Right, you want to make sure that hand is spun round like that, because see that bit of the hand is going to click into there. But do that in a minute, don't do it now. And this is the side, as you can see, it's done it already. It just comes off. I must just have a dodgy version because it constantly wants to just fall out. And it's like, Only when it's in transformation. Oh, come on, please, for the camera, do it justice. And then here, you've got these pegs, line them all up. Clunk clip every trip. And then this, you're just going to slide under there. And as I say, these pegs, you're going to get into there. Click. And if you've done it right, it should get down there. Bastard. Go in there. Yeah, squad. Yeah. And there you go. It's not a bad representation, to be fair, for a core class, and it does hide away well. The only thing is, it does... I thought there would be some way to store that to make it look like the engine. I mean, you know what I mean? I thought, oh, maybe you can... Maybe it's meant to slide up here. I mean, you can get it in a fashion to sit up there, but then it just falls out, so you probably lose it. Look, there you go, his engines fell out. But how good would that have been if that had become the engine? I just think that would have been awesome. But it does have an official storage location, this little hole in it. Put the peg in there, and there you go. And he can go pew pew, bang bang, bang bang, and a pew 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 explosion. But yes, he does roll as Bumblebee should. Apart from one of my wheels is a bit stiff, and I've just marked my cube. I need a new one anyway. Need a bigger one. But yeah, it rolls as it should. So we're going to go to a comparison of the other vehicle modes. So here we have the Core Class Studio Series with the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Core Class Bumblebee in his vehicle mode. As you can see, both. This is one thing I like about this one. I mean, I wish they'd done the V-dub that shape, but I do like the fact how it's the same size as that, but yeah, it compacts really well. I mean, look, he does have visible winky exhaust cannon slash thing, but he does have storage, which they thought of, and I just wish on this there is enough room in there for them to have made a little peg just for it to slot over, but it's good. It can store there like he's in his battle mode, like he is on the motorway. And then we have the Legion class Bumblebee from Prime series, and then we have the Bumblebee VW from the Bumblebee movie from the Energon Igniter series. So as you can see, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. They all have their positives and their negatives, but you know what? I love what Hasbro's doing with these, and I wonder what other ones of these we're going to get in the small, maybe a Sideswipe. Don't know if we'll get an Optimus, probably will, because we've had loads of the G1 style, so why not try a different one? If Hasbro can flog it, they will. But you know what? I do like this, and I picked it off Amazon for about £11, so it was good. So we're going to go back to the table now and we'll have my final thoughts. I hope you'll join me. Yeah. And welcome back to my final thoughts. Well, I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Not giving it any more than that, not giving it any less, because it's nice that we're getting the inclusion of these in the core class. Do like how it goes into a nice Chevy Camaro at the end. It does look pretty good. But it only got a 7. It was nearly a 6, but I thought, no, be a bit generous, I'll give it a 7. Because it does have some nostalgia from the first live action Transformers that we got given from, you know, the Bay movies. So it's pretty cool, it's pretty cool. Like I said, it would have been a higher score. If I could, actually, I'm going to say it's a 6.5, then I'm in between 6 and 7. The reason it's got that score, 6.5 out of 10, because I do think they could have maybe made this store under here. I do think that, I know it's a little petty thing, and the few QC issues, I mean, I would have rather they'd made them on pins, so when you spin them, they didn't fall off. I know they've made them so any damages or anything is easy to pop back on, but how tight that is in there, I do think a pin would have been better, because it just pops off and it's a bit frustrating. But it is a nice little bot. I'm glad I picked it up. How do you think it'll fit into your collection? Drop in below in the comments, let me know. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I've got loads more to come as I am getting my pre-orders dropping in and out, so they're all coming early. So I'll see you on the next one. This is Hodmus reviewing Transformers Dark of the Moon Studio Series Core Class Bumblebee from the Dark of the Moon Bayverse film. So take care, be good to each other in all these terrible times around the world. Everyone be safe, and just enjoy being kind to everyone. Till all toy lovers are one. Scooby-Doo in.